Pause, reflect, and listen. Though it might sound a bit abrupt, allow me to elaborate on this crucial advice. Hello, I'm here to shed some light on an aspect of the real estate process that might save you from potential pitfalls. My name is Carlo Gobba, and I've been in real estate since 1996 and have sold over 1,000 properties over the years. So my team and I know the ins and outs of negotiations. There may be moments in this journey when emotions and intentions can unknowingly reveal too much. It's that instant when you're tempted to open the floodgates of information during conversations with the buyer or their agent. While it may seem like being cooperative, it can unfortunately lead to unintended consequences that could jeopardize the deal or result in substantial financial losses to you. Here's just one example. My buyer client and I were walking through a home and the seller hadn't left yet. The seller did say that they would be stepping out to allow us privacy during that showing. My buyer, however, let them know that we didn't plan on being there too long, so they didn't have to leave if they didn't want to. This buyer was genuinely trying to be nice. What ended up happening, however, is the buyer happened to ask the seller where they were moving. Sounds like a fair, non-invasive question, right? Well, the seller said, "Oh, we're moving just a few blocks and we've already purchased a home. So we have to sell this one quick because we really can't afford 2 house payments. So we're thinking about dropping the price tomorrow." What the buyer heard was completely different than what the seller had intended to communicate, however. The seller gave away their position, and of course the buyer wanted to make an offer, only it was $50,000 less than the asking price. The price adjustment did happen the next day, of course. That was only $15,000, but they ended up accepting our offer. Why? Because they were desperate. So here's just one example of why you should not be home as a seller. There is no way any of my sellers would respond this way. No way, no how, no chance. What may sound like a simple question could end up in disaster for you. Does that make sense? This is where the art of negotiation comes into play, an art that requires skill, precision, and strategy. It's crucial to have a third-party professional handle these discussions on your behalf, and I'm equipped with the tools and knowledge to navigate negotiations effectively. Every word, every tone, every response time matters in negotiations. It's a subtle dance where seemingly minor nuances can significantly sway the outcomes. The skill is particularly important when you consider 71% of agents last year didn't help a single family, and the average agent only completes 6 transactions per year. So are they truly capable of optimizing negotiations for you? Well, I've handled over 1,000 home sales, and negotiations is my forte. Don't let the gravity of the situation escape you. This isn't just another transaction, it's your most significant investment. Trusting it to an amateur could lead to many common and costly mistakes. While the allure of a small commission reduction might seem tempting by selling without an agent, beware. Nationally, private home sellers are averaging a good 14 to 16% less than those that were assisted by an agent. So those perceived savings can pale in comparison to the potential losses resulting from inexperience and limited market knowledge. In a market rife with options, remember that not all agents are created equal. Choose an expert who will not only know the market in your area, but also holds the skills to navigate negotiations with finesse. This is your life's investment we're talking about. It deserves nothing less than the best. So when you're faced with the decision of who to entrust with your home sale, remember that expertise, experience, and a genuine dedication to the craft are non-negotiable qualities. My name is Carlo Gobba. I handle properties big and small all across Southeast Michigan. So if you're thinking about selling your home now or in the near future, or know somebody who has, please reach out.